Hi, my name is Emily Schmidt. This is my final project for Intro to Health Professions. The profession that I picked for today is physician assistant. So for physician assistants, they have three main responsibilities, which are to examine, diagnose, and treat. In a little bit more detail, they perform physicals, so this would include checking a patient's skin color, looking and examining their eyes and ears, listening to heartbeat and lungs, checking reflexes, any abnormalities, and anything of that sort. They would also order and operate diagnostic tests, so this could be like x-rays or blood work. They can review and write medical histories, provide treatment, so like setting a broken bone or stitching wounds, administering vaccines, things like that. They can prescribe medicine, and they can also assist in surgeries. So according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, 51% of physician assistants worked under physicians in physician offices, another 23% worked in hospitals, 10% in outpatient care centers, and the remaining 6% kind of worked in unusual environments like educational services, government, things of that nature. So one thing about physician assistants is that they cannot work independently. They need to be working under a physician at all times. So even though they have the same duties as a physician, their education requirements are very different. To be a physician, you have to go through medical school, and to be a PA, you don't. So they kind of have a little bit less independence and freedom, I guess. So a PA must work under the supervision of a physician at all times as part of a medical team. So the dynamic there is mostly the PA is directed by the physician and in turn represents that physician and their practice. For this to work, it's really important that the physician and the PA have good communication and a lot of respect for one another. Physician assistants typically need a master's degree from an accredited educational program. So even before they get their master's degree, they need to complete a bachelor's degree and also get a lot of direct experience caring for patients. Their bachelor's degree needs to be of something with like a lot of science prerequisites, so that way they're set up for PA school and they don't need to worry about learning anything in there. Like they need to have a good foundation for PA school. So this would be taking coursework relating to the sciences, so it would be a good idea to major in health science or biology, chemistry. Anything that's going to give you a really strong science foundation is really important if you're going to try to become a PA, to do that in undergrad. All states require PAs to be licensed. When you're doing your program to get your master's degree, they will have classroom and laboratory instruction and clinical training mixed in, so that way you get a really well-rounded education. You have a wide variety of different things that you're doing and learning, and it really prepares you for the workforce. So once you actually get your bachelor's degree and your master's degree and you've completed your PA program and everything, you need to get licensed. You need to be licensed in all 50 states to practice as a PA, and in order to do this, you need to pass the Physician Assistant National Certifying Examination, or PANCE, and in Florida, you need to get this examination done every 2 years, which is quite often. There's four primary organizations that are related to PAs, including the PAEA, AAPA, ARCPA, and NCCPA. A couple more statistics for PAs is that there's a 28% increase in job outlook for the next 10 years, which is significantly higher than average. So that means there's going to be a lot more career opportunities in physician assisting for the next 10 years, which is good. The median salary is $121,530 dollars per year, with the lowest per 10% earning $77,940 and the highest 10% earning more than $164,620 per year. The next part that I have is the timeline, the 5-year timeline. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to insert it in this video, but if I find out how, then I will. Otherwise, I'm just gonna read it off of my computer screen. But basically where I'm at right now is fall 2022. I'm a freshman, it's my first semester in college. So at this point, I'm just beginning my undergraduate degree. The undergraduate degree is gonna keep going all the way until I graduate with my bachelor's, which will not be until 2026. So I still have a long way to go. And then in this time, it's really important for me to search and apply for internships and volunteer opportunities to make my resume more impressive, so that way I'll actually get into a PA program because they're very competitive. And then while doing this, I need to gain at least 500 volunteer hours with direct patient care and maintain a minimum of a 3.48 GPA and a 3.53 science GPA. Once I'm nearing graduation, I have to start thinking about taking the GRE and score hopefully above the 55th percentile to have a good shot at getting into a PA program. Fall of 2026, I'm gonna have to start applying to graduate programs, and then fall of 2027 is when I would begin my grad school / PA program, and then I would be on my way. And after that, basically what I said before about, completing the program, then getting my license and everything like that, and then I could go into practice. But thank you.